So, welcome everyone to tonight's stream. Beenleigh Hawks, the Lightning, round 10, game 1 of the GBL Division 1. We just got one of the lights had just gone out, looks like it's back, so it looks like we're good to go. And my partner Matt Glasson, normally commentating, he's just out there trying to fix centre field camera at this point. So he'll be back on the mic very shortly. We're just having a plate meeting at the moment. So the line-up for Pine Hills tonight, in batting order: Luke Smith, shortstop; Dan Nilsson in centre field; Mitch Nilsson, third base; Waituru Kumagai, catcher; Masahiro Takahashi, second base; David Sutherland, first base; Jacob Nilsson is DH; Ryoto Masazawa in right field; left field is Alex Duncalf; and starting pitcher Sunsei Sadamitsu. And the lead-off batter for Hawks will be Francisco Riestra. It's a beautiful night here at Pine Hills. Very nice weather. The field's looking magnificent, thanks to our wonderful ground staff again. And no rain expected tonight. So Maddie's still trying to work on centre field camera. It's been up working perfectly for the last hour, and of course just before game time, little technical glitch has gotten into it. There we go, we're back. And this will be the last home game before Christmas for Pine Hills, so we won't be streaming anymore from here until after Christmas. The next Friday night home game will be the next stream. So sit back, enjoy this one. Feel free to comment on the chat line, tell us where you're tuning in from. Ask a question, as long as it's in English, because that's all Maddie and I can speak, apparently. Lead off for the Hawks, Francisco Riestra. And here we go. Lights are all working. Centre field camera's working. So we're ready to rock and roll. First pitch is a ball. Evens the count up at 1-1. Just a bit inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's gone high, 3-1. Foul ball. And Maddie's back. Well done, Maddie. Technical guru, fix the camera. I'll hand back to Maddie.
And with that pitch, Francisco does a walk. So run first with none out. Brings up centre fielder for Beenleigh in Kobe Fox. And pick off attempt down the first pitch. But Francisco's back in safely. Good move there by Shunsei on the mound. So first pitch from Shunsei is in the bottom corner there. That'll be a called strike. So 1 strike count here now for number 44, Kobe Fox. And good Aussie pitch there from Shunsei down the dirt. Gets a swing and a miss from Kobe. Moves it to 2 strikes. So 2 strikes on first and none out. See what Shunsei can get done here. And gets a ball sort of hit off the end of the bat out to right field, which will allow Francisco to go from first to third. So runners on first and third now with none out. That brings up catcher for Beenleigh in Jay Myers. So still not out here, bit of a lucky hit there from Beenleigh. Just got enough to get overhead of David at first base. So runners first, third, none out. And first pitch here to Jay. And that one is left high, and that'll be ball 1. So Shunsei keeping a close eye on his runners here, especially that runner at first base. Beenleigh might try and get a ball in play, get their runners around. And Shunsei spots that bottom corner there. And that moves us to a 1-1 count. Great location there. So 1-1 here on Jay. We'll see what Shunsei can deliver here now. Long hold and delivers with the runner going. So ball was outside, and then a great play there from catcher Wataru. Throws sort of off balance from the side and gets Kobe out caught stealing at second base. So 1 out now, runner still on third base. We have a 2-1 count here on Jay. And ball popped up over first base dugout. Moves us to a 2-2 count. Ball hit the light pole there and bounced back in. So Pine Hill's trying to strand that runner at third base here. Beenleigh trying to get a ball in the air, or ball through the gap, get a runner in. So 2-2 here for Jay. Wider setting up well on outside. Tried to get a curveball in, but Chunsei left it high. That moves us to a 3-2 count. So 3-2 here. We'll see what Chunsei can deliver. And tries that curveball again, but leaves that one high again. So 3-2 there moves us to a walk for Jay. Gives us runners on first and third again. This time with 1 out. But time called here, so runner for catcher. Looks like we have Remy Watson coming in here as runner for catcher there for Jay. So Remy on first, Francisco on third. And up to bat now is second baseman for Beenleigh in Connor Laverty. First pitch up high, that's ball 1. So Shunsei stepping over there, keeping that runner nice and close. Keeping a very close eye on him. Remy's got a bit of speed there at first. And Shunsei delivers, but again that one is high, probably inside as well. Moves us to a 2-ball count. So 2-ball pitch comes in, and Chunsei locates the curve that time, gets the bottom on the call there. So pitch called there by umpire Andrew Kane. Base umpire for tonight is Michael Bates. So 2-1 count here now on Laverty. Still got runners first and third. Again, long hold here from Chunsei. And contests that one on the ground to shortstop Luke Smith. Flicks it to second base, first out. And then Masahiro gets the ball to first. And we'll get a double play there for Pine Hills to end the innings. So Beenleigh managed to get 3 base runners on. Stream 1 at third. Pine Hills get out of it. Heading into bottom of the first, it is a 0-all ball game. So Beenleigh are taking the field here. We'll just go through their defensive lineup. So pitching for them is Haruki Nishimura. Catcher is Jay Myers. First baseman for them tonight is Maxim Watson. Connor Laverty, who was last out there, is our second baseman. Third base is Gabe Leach. And shortstop is Francisco Riestri. Left field is Lachlan Reed. Centre field is Kobe Fox. And right field is Logan Blackman, with Jamie Munns as their DH. Leading off for Pine Hills will be Luke Smith, followed by Dan Nilsson, Mitch Nilsson, and then catcher Wataru Kumagai batting in the 4-hole this evening. So Hiroki just throwing off his last one pitch here, and will be under at the bottom of the first very shortly. There's the last pitch, and throw over there from Catchin Myers. Brings up leadoff hitter in Luke Smith. So Luke made that nice play there to start the double play to end that top of the first. We'll see what he can do here with the bat. See if we can get Pine Hills going here in bottom of the first. So Pine had a doubleheader there on Sunday, which they split with Redcliffe. And then they won their makeup game against Coomera on Tuesday night. So we can get this game started and going here tonight, nice and early. And first pitch from Hiroki is outside, and that'll be a called strike. So 1 strike count here to start off this bottom of the first, Pine Hills. And Lucas that one high in the air to shallow left field. Shortstop Francisco Estri gets over to it, gets the ball off his glove, gets the ball in his glove, and it bounces out. So Luke will reach safely there on probably an E6. Obviously ball in his glove and then dropped out. So Luke will be at second base, and that'll bring up the second hitter, centre fielder for Pine Hills in Dan Nilsson. So we're at second with no outs. We'll see what Dan Nilsson can do here. Ideally trying to get a ball in play to advance that runner over to third base. Pine Hills then get their game going. And Dan hits that one off the end of the bat. Straight to Laverty at second, who fumbles the ball, and Dan will reach on the error. So Luke moves over to third base. So we have Pine Hills runners now on first and third, on what I believe is back-to-back errors there. So drop catch in left field, and that fumble there at second base. And that brings up the third baseman for Pine Hills in Mitch Nilsson. So first pitch from Hiroki to Mitch here. And that one is on the outside, gets a call from umpire Kane. 1 strike to start its at-bat for Mitch. Pick off attempt there. Dan gets a bit stuck straight away, but gets himself back nice and safely there. So 1 strike here on Mitch. Beenleigh playing regulation through the field, not really shifting across like a lot of clubs do on Mitch. And curveball left high, also drifts inside. Moves us to a 1-1 count. Good pitch, but probably, yeah, just sat a little high and also drifted inside. So 1-1 here for Mitch. See what Hiroki's going to throw. And that one is a fastball down the middle, which Mitch hits on a line out to centre field. And that'll bring in Luke from third base. And Dan moving up to second. So runners on first and second with none out. As Pine Hills score their first run. Brings up catcher for Pine Hills in Wataru Kumagai. So a bit of a queue of left-handers here for Pine Hills. Obviously you got Dan and the 2-hole, Mitch as the switch in the 3-hole, and then Wataru. 3 very strong power bats here for Pine Hills. So 1 run is in. We'll see if Wataru can inflict some more damage and keep this innings going. And first pitch just catches inside. That'll be strike 1. Long hold by Hiroki. And curveball drops in there. Gets the call there from Andrew Kane. So moves us to 2 strikes here on Ryder. So Beenleigh looking for a double play here. Pino's trying to get another base runner on. Checking on the runners. Pitch delivers. That one is outside. Beenleigh checks the swing. Umpire Bates says no, he didn't. Moves us to a 1-2 count. Good hold there by Ryder. And swing and a foul glove there from Ryder, and that'll be a strikeout there for the first out. So 1 out, runners still first and second. Brings up second baseman for Pine Hills in Masahiro Takahashi. So again, Hiroki just keeping quick on his runners. And Masters that one on line out to right field. And that one will hit the fence on the full. Dan will come in and score from second. Mitch up to third. And Master gets himself a double there. So great piece of hitting there. Hits that one which hits the fence on the full. Moves Pine Hills to a 2-run lead. So batting now with runners on second and third with 1 out is coach and first baseman in Goofy Sutherland. I get another power left-hand bat up here for Pine Hills. We'll see if Goof can keep this innings going. Got 2 RBIs out for him potentially. And first pitch is inside. Curveball's missing. Moves us to a 1-ball count. So yeah, so 2 runners out there, both in scoring position. See if Goof can extend this 2-0 lead that Pine Hills currently have. And pitch low there, gets the call from umpire Kane. Moves us to 1-1. And swing and a miss there. Good pitch there by Hiroki. Moves us to 1-2. Ospie pitch there, which Goof just couldn't get a piece of. So infield playing in here for Beenleigh now. And a swing and a miss there from Goof. That'll be a strikeout for the second out. So 2 out now. Infield will go back. Still got runners on second and third. And that brings up DH for Pine Hills this evening in Jacob Nilsson. Just like to also say, guys, apologies for the cameras tonight. We are having some problems with our centre field camera. So we're just trying to work it when we can. Obviously, just seeing it's back there now. So if it does drop out, apologies. We're doing our best with the signal. We are just having some signal problems tonight. So when the camera's there, we'll use it. Otherwise, we'll be back on the views here from behind home plate where we are sitting. First pitch there from Hiroki to Jacobs in for a called strike. Getting ready here for second pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch looks like dropped out there. Gets that swing and miss from Jacob, and that'll be strike 2. So 2 strikes here on Jacob. See if he can get a ball in play here, keep things going. And fouls that one off, which is caught by Jay. And that'll be a strikeout to end the innings. So Hiroki gets 3 strikeouts, 3 outs, but does manage to keep up 2 runs. Pine Hills strand 2 runs, 2 runners, apologies. Heading into top of the second, Pine Hills has a 2-0 lead. So Shunsei just finishing his warm-up tosses here as we get ready to start this top of the second. Leading off for Beenleigh will be their DH in Jamie Munns. So we just had a message pop up in the chat there, so thank you to Danny Onamura. Obviously he's away here tonight, tuning into the stream, giving some support there for his teammate who got that hit there, score the run. So thank you, Danny, for tuning in. So Jamie Munns coming out to bat here for Beenleigh. See if Shunsei can shut him down again. Obviously with Pine Hills having that 2-0 lead now. And first pitch catches the bottom corner, and that'll be strike one. And a great pitch there from Shunsei gives us the second strike. So Curb will hit out there to right field, and Ryota gets over there, makes the catch, and that'll be the first out of the innings. So good piece of pitching there by Shunsei. Jamie puts the ball in play, but catch made there in right field by Rio. So 1 out now. That brings up first baseman for Beenleigh in Maxim Watson. First pitch is inside. Just gets a little bit away there from Warner. But obviously no damage, no runners on. So I do believe we have the two Reed brothers as the base coaches here for Beenleigh tonight. Got Aaron on third and Cameron on first. So second pitch there from Shunsei, just missing outside according to umpire Kane. Moves us to a 2-ball count. I think both Shunsei and Warner thought it was a strike, but umpire said no, ball. And that one is hit out to left field, and Alex Duncalf gets over there and makes a nice catch. That'll be the second out innings. So 2 fly balls so far for Shunsei for 2 quick outs. Alex playing a bit of a different position today out in left field. Been playing shortstop and second base mostly this season for this team. Gets to start tonight in left field. So batting now with 2 out will be the left fielder for Beenleigh in Lachlan Reed. First pitch just missing, that'll be ball 1. Looked good from where I'm sitting, but umpire called it a ball. So second pitch is outside and high for ball 2. So yeah, so my position, if you're just looking at that centre field camera, if you can see the scorer's hut, myself and Glenn on the cameras, we're just to the right hand side of that shot. I've purposely not put myself in the shot, so I made sure to angle the camera so you couldn't see me. But just know that I'm just off to the right hand side of the scorer's hut as you look at that camera. So swing and miss there from Lachlan, and that'll be strike 1 for a 2-1 count. And leaves that pitch high on that side again. That'll be ball 3. It's a little wild there from Shunsei. Again, just like to say thank you everybody for tuning in to our stream. We are looking to keep doing these each and every week. The Pine Hills home games. And Shunsei leaves that one inside, and that'll be ball 4. And Lachlan enjoys himself a walk. So Beenleigh gives himself another base runner here. So brings up to bat the third baseman in Gabe Leach. And we'll see what they can do here. So as I was saying, guys, we are looking to keep doing these streams every Friday night for the home games here at Pine Hills. If you are watching and are interested in helping out, whether that be helping me on the microphone, helping out with our cameras, or even just helping set up or pack down, feel free to send the Pine Hills Secretary an email. There's a post up on the Facebook and Instagram pages with the details of that. So if you are interested in helping out, feel free to jump on there and send a message. Both myself and Glenn would love to have other people here give us a hand. We have some other microphones, so happy to have other people on the microphone if you want to. I believe we have a 1-1 count here. First pitch was a strike. That one's just inside for a ball. And that one is hit over the first baseman's head but is foul. Misses to a 1-2 count. So what I believe is a 1-2 pitch coming here to Gabe, and that one is just outside. Should move us to what I have as a 2-2 count. We'll see if umpire Kane puts his hands up to tell me. And umpire Kane won't put his hands up, so I have to guess and assume it's still 2-2. And that one is hit in the air. Same thing again, over first base. That one drifts foul over the fence. Keeps us at 2-2. Umpire Kane puts his hands up and confirms it is a 2-2 count. So Shunsei ready with this 2-2 pitch. And again outside, this one is fouled straight back over the fence here, just on the first base side. Keeps us at the 2-2 count. Beenleigh's still got that runner at first base in Lachlan. Signs been put on there by his uncle, Aaron Reid, at third base coach. See if Beenleigh trying to get the runner in motion here. No. Curveball from Shunsei left high. Whole Pine Hills middle of the field there. So shortstop, second base, and centre field was a strike. They started running off. But umpire says it was a ball. So 3-2 count here for Gabe. I don't think we'll see Lachlan going. I think he's coming back from a bit of an injury, so probably a bit injured at the moment. And that one is just squeezed over the head of Goof at first base. And must have just drifted foul. In my view, it looked very close. But yeah, umpire's called it foul. Takes us back to a 3-2 count. But yeah, Sims last week, guys. If you are tuning in, you got any comments or questions, feel free to throw them up in the chat. If they are appropriate or we know the answers, we will answer them for you. Pitch comes in from Shunsei and gets the called strike 3 outside corner, and that'll be a strikeout there, which ends the innings. So Shunsei gets himself 2 quick flyouts, gives up the walk, and then gets a strikeout there on a 3-2 count to end the innings. Heading into the bottom of the second, it is a 2-0 ball game. So Hiroki just throwing his last warm toss here, and then we'll be ready to go with this bottom of the second. Leading off for Pine Hills will be the 8-hole hitter in right fielder, Ryota Masazawa. Made that nice catch in the top of the second there for the first out. So Rio comes up here, see what he can do, see if Pine Hills can keep themselves going after scoring those 2 runs in the bottom of the first. Both left field, centre field playing quite deep here. And first pitch coming here from Hiroki. And that one is outside and probably high for ball 1. Yeah, so regulation probably infield. I'd say yeah, both left field and centre field are playing quite deep here. Right field regulation. And Gat 1 catches the bottom corner, and that'll be strike 1. Great location from Hiroki. Bit of a smaller crowd here tonight compared to obviously last game, which was the Much Cup we commentated. And a swing and a miss there from Rio moves us to a 1-2 count. Yeah, a bit of a smaller crowd, more like our regular Friday nights here tonight. I can't quite see the terrace, but probably looking at sort of 40-50 people here potentially. A lot of the fan members of the players here from both teams. A couple of the parents, a couple of the grandparents I think I've seen here. Some family members and friends. So 2-2 count here for Rio. Obviously after how warm it was today, nice and cool now, a little bit of a light breeze rolling through here. And Rio hits that one foul down the first base line. Yeah, nice breeze rolling through now, so it's definitely cooled this weather down. So after that foul ball, 2-2, Hiroki's ready and delivers here to Rio. And that one is fouled into Jay's glove, and that is a strikeout there for Hiroki. So he has got 4 outs so far. All 4 of them have been via the strikeouts. So come up now to bat is the 9-hole hitter here for Pine Hills, which is left fielder Alex Duncalf, who again made that nice catch in the top of the second, for the second out. And Alex is up on the ground at shortstop. Riestri comes up making the throw, and even with Alex's pace, he is out there on that 6-3. That'll be the second out. Takes us back to top of the order and brings up Luke Smith, who I had reaching on a error by the shortstop last time. Could have gone down as a hit though. I'll check the last scoring in a second. But Luke Smith up here, who had got on second and scored a run in his last at bat. First pitch there to Luke is outside, and that'll be ball 1. And again, that one just missing for ball 2. Just trying to get the live screen open to check how that Luke's last at bat was scored. And Luke taking it all the way there, gets that one in for a called strike. So the scorers gave it as a double to Luke to left field, not as an error. So let's update my scoring sheet in front of me here. So that pitch, off speed there, just dropping in, moves us to a 3-1 count here for Luke. So 3-1 ready from Hiroki. See Luke being aggressive, anything close here. Yep, all there. Gets a swing and a miss there from Luke. Moves us to a 3-2 count. So 3-2 count here for Luke. And gets a bit of a half swing there. And that'll be a strikeout to end the inning. So Hiroki's got 6 outs, 5 of them so far via the strikeout. Heading into top of the third, it is a 2-0 ball game still to Pine Hills. So Shunsei finished his warm-up tosses and ready to go here in the top of the third. Leading off here for Beenleigh will be the right fielder and 9-hole hitter in Logan Blackman. Logan takes first pitch down the middle there for a called strike. Great start there from Shun. So that one is popped up. Straight over the back here. It's going to land on top of the toy block. No. Lands on the terrace and just hit someone from the groans I just heard. Someone obviously didn't protect the people sitting next to them. Some of the comments I'm hearing there. So 2 strikes here now on Logan. Probably expect either a off-speed pitch or something down low in the dirt. Wider setting up right outside here. Probably going fastball outside corner. Yep. Just missing there. Maybe I shouldn't say that so loud. So 1 ball, 2 strike count here now. Not sure if the batters can hear me where I'm sitting, but I just realised that. Maybe I shouldn't speak so loud. That one hit on the ground to third base. And that one is called foul. Just drifting over before it gets to the base. Someone from the dugout just giving Mitch a bit of cheek there at third base. Mitch is saying, look where I am. I'm a metre over the base. Of course it's foul. So 1-2 count here still for Logan. See what Shun goes. Again, might be looking for something low and outside, or even a ball down the dirt. Yep, tried that low and outside, and that one just misses. Bit of a flinch there from Logan. I thought he thought that was strike 3, started to walk off, but no, caught a ball. Moves us to a 2-2 count. Sean tries the curveball. This time he gets it, and that'll be strike 3. So Shunsei gets himself a strikeout to start this innings. Takes us back to top of the order and brings up Francisco Riestri. That was Shunsei's second strikeout of the evening. So Frankie got a walk to start the top of the first. See what he can do here in his second at-bat. First pitch, off speed there, drops in, gets the called strike. So yeah, I do believe that, yeah, Francisco goes by Frank, which is a much easier name to say for me than Francisco every time. Hearing the boys calling it out there. So I think I might stick with that one for this evening. And that one just missing inside. Moves us to 1-1. Umpire Kane, I think that one was just inside. So 1 out and a 1-1 count here on Frank. And that one is fouled down the first base line. Moves us to a 1-2 count. So 1-2 here. Wider set up line outside. And tries that curveball, but that one is left high. Moves us to 2-2. Two pitch comes in. That one hit in the air out to centre field. Then Nielsen gets over underneath it and makes a catch for the second out of the inning. So 2 out now. That brings up centre fielder Kobe Fox, who had a single to right field in his last at bats. So we have a quick 3-pitch at bat there for Kobe, so to meet the microphone. First pitch called strike, second pitch foul, and then a swing miss there for the strikeout to end the inning. So Shunsei gets 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Heading into bottom of the third, have that 2-0 lead still. So here we go in bottom of the third innings. Pine Hills with a 2-run lead. Brings up to bat the centre fielder in Dan Nilsson, who reached on an error by the second baseman in his last at-bats. And Dan hits a line drive out to centre field. And Kobe Fox comes in and makes a very nice diving catch out there for the first out of the innings. So 1 out now. That brings up the third baseman in Mitch Nilsson, who had a line drive single to centre field in his last at bat. First pitch there to Mitch is in for a called strike. And next pitch there is just missing. Keeps us at a 1-1 count. Next pitch in there for a called strike. Moves us to 1-2. And what sounds like a broken bat. Ball hit out there to left field. Ball bounced in front and just gets away from Lachlan Reed. And that will allow Mitch to get over to second. So, piece of the bat all over the place there. Snapped right at the handle. So, broken bat. Probably a double out there to left field. Gives us a run on second with 1 out. And brings up catcher in Wataru Kumagai. So, White hits the first pitch, foul down the first base line. Ball comes into the territory, so it's just a quick delay there. So 1 out, runner on second, and a 1 strike count here on Water. Shortstop comes in, tries to get the back pick. So very vocal complaints there from the Beenleigh dugout. From where I'm standing, it looked very, very close. Umpire Bates has called him safe at second base though. Yeah, from where I'm sitting, it was a very close call. From my view, I'd say it was probably out from where I'm sitting. But yeah, very vocal complaints there from the Beenleigh dugout. Umpire Bates just told him that's enough. So 1 strike count here on Water. Mitch just moving off the base. And that one is inside. Moves us to 1-1.
Can't do it.
So guys, we're working out instant replay for our future streams, and we'll get that working after Christmas. So ball fouled there off the catch, off his mask, I think. So moves us to a 1-2 count. Why'd I just miss that one? But as I was saying, guys, we do have the functionality for instant replay with the software that we're using, so we might get that working after Christmas. As I said, we're just still building up the fundamentals and the different things we've got. So pick off attempt again. This time much easier call there for umpire Bates. Mitch Nielsen back safely. Looks like he's shortened his lead a little bit. So 1-2 count here on Water. It's 0 for 1 tonight. And that one is popped straight up to shallow centre field. Shortstop Frank gets back to it, and he makes a catch out there in centre field. That'll be the second out of the innings. So 2 out now. That brings up the second baseman in Masahiro. Hit that line drive out to the fence last time for a stand-up double. So 2 out now. Still got that runner over on second base. Ball wasn't far enough away for Mitch to tag up and advance to third. And first pitch to Massa is inside. Off speed, and that'll be ball 1. And that one hit on the ground to shortstop. Bobbled there by Frank. Comes up and makes a nice throw. Good stretch there by Maxim at first. And Beenleigh get the out. So give up a base runner, but isn't able to advance. So heading into top of the 4th, we have a 2-0 scoreline. So Shunsei finished his warm-up, and here we go in top of the fourth. Leading off here for Beenleigh will be the catcher in Jay Myers. So Shunsei got himself 3 strikeouts so far. See if he can add some more in this inning. And Jay hits the first pitch out to right field. Rio gets turned around, but manages to hit the glove out and makes a nice catch there out in right field. A couple nice catches by him out there so far today. So fly ball to right field for the first out. Brings up second baseman Connor Laverty, who grounded into double play in his first at bat in that first innings. And first pitch there to Connor is up high from Shun. We have a dog going a bit crazy in the grandstand here. So we've got a few canine friends in the crowd tonight. And Connor hits second pitch high up in the air. Goofy at first, got underneath it and calls it. And will make the catch. And that'll be the second out there. So 2 out now. Brings up DH for Beenleigh in Jamie Munns, who flied out to right field in his first at bat. And a swing and a miss on that first pitch there to Jamie. Starts this off with a 1-strike count. And curveball there, a little bit too much movement there. He gets past catcher Wataru. So 1-1 count now. And dots that one on that bottom corner, gets the call, moves us to 1-2 count. Okay, pitching it there by Shun. Leaves that one inside, moves us to a 2-2 count. And tried to locate that one, but left that one up high. That'll move us to a 3-2 count. So 3-2 here. Looks like Wider setting up low and outside. And Sean gets it there. Ball hit out to shortstop Luke Smith. Gets a nice hop. Comes up and makes a nice throw across Nyman. And that'll be a 63 out for the final out of the innings. Heading into bottom of the fourth, Pine Hills has that 2-0 lead still. So Hiroki finished his tosses as we go here in the bottom of the fourth. Leading off for Pine Hills will be first baseman who made the catch and the out that lined in Goofy Sutherland. It's 0-1 tonight with a strikeout. See if he can get this inning started by getting himself on base here. And first pitch is inside down Goof, and that'll be a ball one. So saying nice and cool night tonight, a little breeze, but we are starting to get the mosquitoes appearing here. A couple letting on me here now. And great pitch there from Roki, gets the called strike on the bottom corner. Moves us to a 1-1 count. And ball hit on the ground and gets past Maxim with a nice dive there first. Couldn't quite reach it. So Goof gets himself a single out to right field. So running first. That will now bring up DH Jacob Nilsson. First pitch, Jacob is up high. That will be ball one. Just looking at his coach there, getting his signs. The Case Bunting at third base, Pine Hills, Mitch Houston at first as two coaches on the field. And good off-speed pitch there, just froze Jacob. Moves us to a 1-1 count. So not having a go here at Goof, but probably don't expect Goof to be stealing bases here. Might get a hit and run. But yes, it's unlikely you'll see Goof stealing. And Jacob hits that one and to the bat, and that one will land out in centre field. So Jacob gets himself a single out there. So runners on first and second. That'll bring up the right fielder in Ryota Matsuzawa, who struck out in his first at bat. So none out, runners first and second. Might see a bunt put down here by Rio. Beenleigh playing the corners in here. So Maxim at first, Gabe at third playing in. They're expecting a potential ball on the ground here. Rio squaring around nice and early. See if he stays with it. No, pulls back. So, great play there made by the pitcher, Hiroki. However, the third baseman had come in for the ball and then wasn't on the base. Went to first base, and no one was coming first because Maxim had crashed in. Ended up throwing the ball to ended up throwing the ball to second, but Jacob was in safely. So, we'll probably see that the other scorers put that one down. But we have loaded bases now with none out. That'll bring up our left fielder for Pine Hills in Alex Duncalf, who grounded at 63 in his last at-bat. I'll just get my live scoring up to see how the scorers have scored that last play. Might just take a second here for my stream to catch up. So Alex is the first one on the ground to Connor Laverty at second base. Connor goes and gets the base himself at second and then throws to first for the out. Alex grounds there into a double play, but Pine Hills do manage to score a run. So we have a 3-0 lead now. Jacob moves over to third base. So run on third, 2 out, brings up the leadoff hitter in Luke Smith. So Rio was given a fielder's choice pitcher there on his at bat. I thought it would be, but just want to double check. So run on third, 2 out. And Luke, who is 1 for 2 this evening. And a swing and miss on the first pitch there. Gives us a 1 strike count. And another swing and miss there. Moves us to 2 strikes. So 2 strike pitch here coming from Hiroki. And that one is low and outside. Great job there by Jay keeping it in front. Keeps Jacob at third base. So that moves us to 1-2 here on Luke. Good eye there watching that pitch low and outside. And the 1-2 coming in here now. And that one looks like it must have just missed high. From here it looks like across the plate, so it must have been high according to umpire Kane. So that moves us to a 2-2 count. So 2-2 pitch coming. Luke was having to protect the plate here. Pitch comes from Hiroki. And that one is a curveball hit out to the right centre gap. Luke with an aggressive turn, but ball is cut off out there. So Luke gets himself an RBI single for his second hit of the evening. That will score another run. So Pine Hills now have a 4-0 lead. And that will bring up the centre fielder in Dan Nilsson. So Dan is over 2 this evening, but obviously reached on that error in the first. Scored one of those 2 runs we got in the first inning. So first pitch there to Dan is in for a cold strike on the inside. And a swing and miss there for strike 2. So 2 strike count here on Dan. That one is low and inside. Luke with a very aggressive secondary there, but gets back before Jake can get throw off. So 1-2 here for Dan. See if Luke's off on this pitch. Seemed very aggressive there on his secondary. And off-speed pitch outside moves us to 2-2. Umpire Kane just putting up 3 signals and putting down 2. So 2-2 count. Again, see how aggressive Pine Hills are if they send Luke here on a 2-2 count. Pick-off attempts, but Luke gets himself back safely there. Yeah, Luke has a bit of an odd stance when he got his lead. Sort of bounces back and forth between his feet. But it obviously works for him, allows him to get that. But yeah, he doesn't sort of set himself position. Sort of always sort of moving his feet, getting ready. Work there for him, getting himself back safely. And that one is fouled over the batting cages here at Pine Hills. Keeps us at a 2-2 count. Nice ding now off the batting cages. So 2-2 coming here from Hiroki. That one is outside. Good job there by Jay keeping it in front. Keeps that runner nice and close. Moves us to a 3-2 count. So 3-2 count with 2 outs. You will see Luke moving here on the pitch. Got to make sure that the pitcher goes to the plate though. So 3-2. There goes Luke. And that one's hit on the ground and just gets past Maxim at first. Connor Laverty gets over, makes a play, and throws it over to third. But Luke, being very aggressive there, gets himself over to third. So he goes first, third on that one. So runners on first in Dan and third in Luke. Now to bring up the third baseman, Mitch Nilsson, who is 2 for 2 this evening. So Mitch had a line drive single centre field his first at bat, and then a double to left field in his last at bat. See what he can do here with 2 runners on base. So Dan on first, Luke on third. Again, centre field playing very deep here. Right field very deep as well for Mitch. Well-known power hitter here. Gets a good pitch there, but does swing through it, and that'll be strike 1. Lachlan in left field playing a little shallow, but yeah, centre field and right field playing pretty deep here. A lot of guys in this league now know the power of Mitch. Make sure not to get anything over their heads. Hiroki just keeping a close eye on the runner at first base there, but leaves that pitch up high. Moves us to 1-1. So I've got Dan over there on first. Does have a bit of pace, so he is a bit of a stolen base threat. See if Pinos might put a hit and run on here. Get the runners moving. Luke over there at third base being a bit of a nuisance, getting in the pitcher's eye line. And Mitch hits that one over the head of first and over to right field. Dan will hold up at second. So Mitch gets his third hit of the evening. He now has a hit to all 3 outfielder positions. Bit of an anomaly there. So we have runners on first in Mitch, second in Dan. And with 2 out, we'll bring up catcher Wataru Komagai. So out comes pitching coach here for Beenleigh. We have Aaron Reid out on the mound. Just having a chat here to his pitcher. So Andrew Kane, probably one of the quicker umpires in this league here. Does not give the coach very long out there on the mound. Definitely one of the quicker guys I've seen to get out there to break these man visits up. So first visit there of the evening for Beenleigh. So I said 2 out here. Runners first and second. We'll see if Wider can put the ball in play and score another run. Pine Hill's out to a 5-run lead here. Wider's had a moth land on the ground behind him. Just wanting to make sure it didn't fly through his eyesight there. So again, outfielders playing very deep here for Wider. And first pitch is down low. Jay gets his glove to it, doesn't let it go through. So 1 ball here. Yeah, centre field and right field again playing very deep. Right field probably about a step inside the fence. Wider was very explosive in his first couple of at-bats of the year. I think he hit 2 home runs again the last series against Beenleigh. So they know the power that he's got. And fouls that one off over our heads here on this third base side. That ball's up in the bushes. Might not get that one back. So 1-1 count for Wider here. And that one is a curveball from Hiroki, but that one is fouled into the first base gate there by Wider. Logan goes over and gets the ball because it bounced into the field of play. Mitch Houston at first there got a bit of a collection of guards. He currently has 2 elbow guards and 2 ankle guards on, so he's very well protected over there as first base coach. I think he's even got 3 elbow guards on. So 1-2 count here on Wider. And Wider hits a line drive out to left fielder Lachlan Reid. And good job there by Coach Case. Holds run at third, as Lachlan does have a pretty strong arm. So, loaded bases here. Out comes runner for catcher in Caleb Duke. You can just see Mitch Hewson unloading all of the guards there now to Wider. So Wider will have himself a nice collection coming back into the dugout here. He literally is unloading all the garments. You can see Wider coming back here with a handful and dropping them all.
With the bucket.
So, loaded bases here with 2 outs. Then I bring up second baseman in Masahiro Takahashi. Even Wider getting a laugh there as he runs past. Haley, stop having a go at my laugh if you're watching again. I heard about you last week having a go at that. So loaded bases, 2 out, and Massa up to bat. So Massa is 1 for 2 this evening. So had a double to right field in his first at bat, and then was a ground out 6-3 last time. First pitch in there, dropped in for a called strike. Yeah. No more comments, please, Haley. And a swing and a foul ball there from Massa. Move us to a 2-strike count. So 2-strike pitch here coming from Hiroki. And that one is hit to third baseman Gabe Leach, who comes up throwing, but not in time, and Massa will get himself a single there to third base in the hole. Gabe tried to make the play from deep at third base, but wasn't able to get across. So we have a 6-0 lead here now for Pine Hills. Loaded bases still, and that brings up coach in David Sullivan. 1 for 2 with a single to right field in his last at bats, just past the diving reach of Maxim at first. And first pitch just missing outside there from Hiroki. Again, looked good for me, but obviously just missing according to umpire Kane. We are slightly off on a bit of an angle here. And a good pitch hit there from Goof. So I missed that one. Moves us to a 1-1 count. So Caleb's got to be keeping himself an eye on there at second base. Francisco was charging in there, trying to get a back pick attempt. But pitcher didn't see it in time. And that one catches the bottom, and that'll be strike 2. So 1-2 here for Goof. See if he can keep this innings going for Pine Hills. So, ball in the dirt, partially blocked there by Jay, but doesn't get far enough away for the runs to advance. Moves us to a 2-2 count. Trying to get that swing and a miss down, that ball down low. But Goof managed to hold back. So, 2-2. So 2-2 here for Goofy. Just reminding guys, as we have that chat there, feel free, any comments, any questions, feel free to come through. And Goof hits that one up into the ending here. Keeps us at 2-2. Otherwise, guys, feel free to send either myself or Glenn a message if you have us. Otherwise, use the chat. So Still at a 2-2 count here for Goof after that foul ball. See what pitch he gets here from Haruki. So someone's over there in the Beenleigh bullpen just getting themselves ready. And ball in the dirt. Goof manages to hold back. No appeal on the swing there. So we have... Mute myself there. So we have a 3-2 count here for Goof with 2 outs. So we'll have the runners moving on this pitch here. Going to make sure that the batter pitcher goes to the plate. And Goof hits that one deep to right field, but it's hooked foul. So, definitely cleared the fence out there, but it was probably a good 10 metres foul down there. So, we'll go back to a 3-2 count here with the loaded bases. I don't think we'll have that same pitch called there from Haruki. See what Jay puts down here. So 3-2 and delivers. And that one is up high. And Goof gets himself a RBI walk. So that there breaks the streak of 5 straight singles for Pine Hills, but does still score themselves a run. So Goof draws the walk there, still gives us loaded bases with 2 outs. Brings up DH for this evening in Jacob Nilsson, who is 1 for 2 with that single to centre field in his last at bat. So we obviously batted around this innings. So Goof was the first hitter, so this is the second hitter that's coming up twice in this innings. Jacob fouls first pitch back into back net. Jay catches the rebound off the netting here. So yes, this is the 11th batter that Pine Hills has sent up to the plate here. This bottom of the 4th. I believe they've scored 4 runs so far, with 3 runners still on the bases. And a swing and miss there from Jacob. Looked like he was a little off balance on that swing. Moves us to a 2-strike count. So 2 strikes here on Jacob. And gets a called strike to inside. And that'll be a strikeout there, which ends the inning. So very, very good innings there for Pine Hills. But they do still strand 3 base runners out there. So heading into the top of the 5th, we have a 7-0 ball game now. So Shunsei has finished his warm-ups, and we're ready to go here in this top of the 5th. Leading off here for Beenleigh will be their first baseman in Maxim Watson. So Maxim had a fly ball to left field in his last at bat. Nice catch made out there by Alex Duncalf. First pitch from Sean's in there for a called strike. And line drive hit over the head of Mitch there at third base. And Maxim gets himself a single at there to left field. So good way to start the innings here for Beenleigh after that very long innings they just had. So that brings up now Lachlan Reid, who had a walk in his first at bat. See what he can do here. Pinehill is looking for a double play. And first pitch from Sean catches the outside there, and that'll be strike one. And a swing and a miss on a very high pitch there from Lachlan. That'll be strike two. Some very encouraging words there from base coaches. Telling me how poor a swing that one was. So 2 strikes here for Lachlan. And fouls that one back. So I coached Lachlan for Med East a couple of years ago. Very nice player. Obviously come up here to the Div 1 squad. Was pitching when he's younger. Obviously playing a bit on the outfield now. I think he's just coming back from some arm injuries. Still working back up. So 2 strike count here now. And just misses there outside. Great location from Sean. Wider framed it perfectly. But just couldn't quite get the call there from umpire Kane. Moves us to 1 and 2. So we don't have any interviews lined up tonight, but we're trying to get a couple of the guys around. I do believe that Ryan Thwaites is here again, who jumped on the mic with me last week. We'll see if we can grab him at some point. Otherwise, you're stuck with me for the evening. So 1-2 pitch from Sean. That one is down low. And is a ball. Gets away from Wider, but not enough for him to advance. And then as Wider does, just casually flicks the ball to first. But Maxim gets himself back safely. So 2-2 count now on Lachlan. And that one is up high, which this time Lachlan holds back on. That moves us to 3-2. And missing high there, and that'll be a walk again for Lachlan. So Lachlan has 2 walks this evening. That gives us now runners on first in Lachlan and second in Maxim, with none out, and brings up third baseman Gabe Leach, who struck out in his first at bat. First pitch to Gabe is inside for ball 1. Pinehill just getting their bullpen, just starting to get themselves loose down there. 2 guys going down. Let's see which one of them actually does come in. So ball fouled over the back net here. Moves us to a 1-1 count. So Tyler and Caleb heading down to the Pineheads bullpen. If I'd have to guess, I'd say probably Tyler is coming in first. And then to Caleb would be the plan, I would say. So 1-1. That one is up high. Moves us to a 2-1 count. And that one is hit on the ground. Good job there by Max trying to see the runner, but Luke Smith makes a great play and then gets the out there at third. So that's the first out now. So 1 out now brings us to the bottom of the Beenleigh order and brings up Logan Blackman, who had a strikeout last time. So still got runners on first and second. Gabe on first, Lachlan on second now. And Logan takes first pitch up high for ball 1. And a swing and miss there. Moves us to 1-1. Great location there from Shun. So swing and miss there from Logan. Was a pitch probably out of zone, but Logan swung and missed that one. So 1-2 counts. And gets the call there on the outside corner. Again from here, probably looked a little outside, but gets the call there from umpire Kane. So 2 out now. Second strikeout there for Logan of the evening. Takes us back to top of the order and brings up Francisco Riestri. He is 0 for 1 tonight with a walk. Got stranded at third base in his first at bat. First pitch is a curveball there inside. Yeah, so lead off walk to start the game, and then he got himself over to third, but Pine Hills managed to strand him there. See what he can do here with the bat with 2 runners on base. Try the curveball again. This one just falls out. That moves us to 1-1. And a swing and a foul there into the back net. That moves us to a 1-2 count. Good location there from Shun. Francisco just couldn't get enough of that one. And tried to locate that one there on the outside, but couldn't get the call. Moves us to 2-2. And line drive hit out to centre field. And in comes Dan Nelson and makes the catch there. So Beenleigh get themselves a couple base runners again, but they get left out there on base. Heading into bottom of the 5th, we have a 7-0 score to Pine Hill still. So we've got a couple of changes in the field here for Beenleigh. So coming into the game, we have a new catcher. So Remy Watson is coming in as the catcher. Jay Myers will move from catcher to first base. Kobe Fox comes in from centre field and is now pitching. Maxim Watson is moving from first out to left field. And Lockie Reed is moving from left field to centre field. So Remy's coming in for the DH. So you have in effect a 1-2, 2-3, 3-7, 7-8, 8-1. For those that are following the change, that is what it is. Yes. New player Glenn is Remy Watson as the catcher. No. So Remy Watson coming in place of Jamie Munns. Yeah, just updating Glenn here for the scoreboard, guys. So Remy Watson into the game instead of Jamie Munns, and then the position changes around the field. So after all those changes, so yeah, Kobe Fox on the mound here, and the first batter that Kobe will face will be the right fielder for Pine Hills in Ryota Masazawa. So Rio is over 2 this evening, but got on base in his last at bat on that fielder's choice. I'll call it a bunt play, but it wasn't a bunt play. It was a swinging bunt. Umpire came there for getting one of the changes, had to just tell the scorers. So first pitch coming here from Kobe Fox. And that one is low, and that will be ball 1 here for Rio. And Rio swings at that one and fouls it straight back over the back net. That'll be a 1-1 count. So 1-1 here for Rio. And Kobe there from Kobe gets a swing and a miss, moves it to a 1-2 count. So again, for those following along from home, tonight's game is a 2.5 hour game, or 9 innings, whichever comes first. So for tonight, very likely it'll be a 2.5 hour game. Rio fouls that one down the third base line, keeps us at a 1-2 count. Yeah, so just because there are some clubs that have curfews across the league, if you're joining in, to make it even for everybody, Friday night games are always 2.5 hour games. That's why we have the 7 o'clock start. So 1-2 pitch here from Kobe. That one is down low. Moves us to a 2-2 count. Yeah, so 2.5 hour game. So I've got about 50 minutes left of this game here tonight. And that one is down low again. That'll move us to 3-2. Obviously with the score as it is, there is a potential we could get to a mercy situation. But we have to play 7 innings for that. So we'll keep track of that as we go over this remaining time here tonight. And Rio gets a piece of that one out to centre field. And Lockie can't quite get to it, but keeps it in front. And Rio gets himself a single there to centre field. So that's Rio's first hit of the evening. Good start there for this innings for Pine Hills. So it brings up now the 9-hole hitter in Alex Duncalf, who is 0 for 2. Grounded out 6 in his first at bat, and then a double play last time. Runner on first with none outs. So ball in the dirt there, gets away from Remy Watson, the catcher, but not far enough for Rio to advance. Didn't have much of a lead, he was just taking his gloves off. So Kobe on the mound does work pretty quickly. So you've got Jay Myers now at first base playing off the base, not holding the runner on. Obviously with that 7-run lead. Ball in the dirt, blocked in front there by Remy. Goes and gets it. Obviously with Pine Hills with that 7-run lead, runner not being held on there at first base. So 2 balls here on Duncalf. Hits a chopper to third, and Gabe can't pick it. Ball played there by Francisco. Tries to get the runner turning at second, but he is just close enough. Throw was slightly offline anyway. So we'll see what the scorers score that one. Say probably going down as an error. But runners on first and second, takes it back to top of the order and brings up Luke Smith. So pitch gets a little bit away there from Kobe, and Luke gets himself on base via a hit by pitch. So we have loaded bases now with none outs, and that brings up the centre fielder in Dan Nilsson. Just to set scorers here, scorers have got Alex reaching on that E5. Then we have the hit by pitch there. So Dan is 1 for 3 tonight. See what he can do here. Swings at the first pitch, hits it out to shallow left field. Maxim comes in and can't make the catch, but no one over at third to play. So we have runners coming in. Again, we'll just see what the scorers give that one as, but we have another run scoring there for Pine Hills. Moves out to an 8-0 lead. Loaded base again, and that brings up Mitch Nilsson. Just waiting for the ball club to update. Score is just putting in now. First pitch there to Mitch is outside, and that'll be ball 1. And pitch up high again will be ball 2. Just waiting for my ball club to update to tell you, but I'm assuming that one's putting it down as an error on the left fielder. And ball down low will be ball 3. So I'd say with an 8-run lead, you might see Mitch take a swing here at a 3-0 pitch. Yep, swings that 3-0 pitch there. Hit out to left field. Maxim lost it in lights, but makes the catch. And then makes a nice throw to home. But runner does come in and score. So a sac fly there for Mitch. That'll be the first out of the innings. So Alex comes home from third. Luke goes from second to third. So we've got Dan on first, Luke on third now with 1 out. That brings up catcher Wataru. Just seeing what my ball club is doing. Just waiting on the players to update. And first pitch from Kobe there's in, gets a called strike. So Wider hits a chopper up the third base line. Sorry, first base line after throwing up the third base line. So I'm just following up with some messages my family has sent me. So I believe we have a 1-2 count here now on Wider. Tries off speed outside, but doesn't get the call, doesn't drop in enough. So 1 and 2. So I'd have found another one there over the third base dugout. So it's a line drive just past the glove there of Frank at shortstop. So we have a single there for Wider. His second hit of the evening allows another run to come home. Gives Pine Hills a 10-run lead. So running for catcher here. So out comes Cody Eldridge this time. To Calajuke down the bullpen, so he's not coming out as runner here. So yeah, so scorers have given it as an error on Dan. So it was an E7 for him on that play before. So Wider has a single there. So we have runner on first and Cody's running for catcher. We have Dan on second and one out. That brings up the second baseman in Masahiro, who is 2 for 3 this evening. So big swing and a miss there at that first pitch curveball. Gives us 1 strike. And that one is down low, gets away from Remy, but keeps it close so no runners can advance. Moves us to 1-1. A lot of hits so far for Pine Hills tonight, as reflected by the 10 runs that they've scored. And curveball there from Kobe, gets in and catches inside corner. Moves us to a 1-2 count. And that one is low on that side for 2-2. And that one is a curveball down low. Moves us to a 3-2 count. And that one is fouled straight into Magnet. Keeps us at a 3-2 count. So 3-2 here for Massa. See what he can do from this pitch from Kobe. Gets a ground ball to third base. Gabe gets over, steps on his base, makes a throw across diamond, but can't get the runner in time. Throw was offline anyway. So out made at third for the second out on the fielder's choice there. So batting now with 2 outs and runners on first and second brings up David Sutherland. So Goofy is 1 for 2 tonight with a walk and a single to right field. Good pitch there from Kobe, gets the call inside corner, and that'll be strike 1. And a swing and a miss on that off speed there. Moves us to 2 strikes. And Goof just pokes that one out to left field. But Maxim gets over there and secures the catch. Not comfortably, but makes the catch. And that'll be the third out there. So, Pine Hills managed to score themselves another couple of runs. We have a 10-0 scoreline here heading into the top of the 6th. So, new pitch on the mound here for Pine Hills in this top of the 6th inning. We have Tyler Saksuski coming in relief here of Shunsei. So, Shunsei goes 5 innings. So, first batter that Tyler faces will be the new pitcher for Beenleigh in Kobe Fox. So, Shunsei goes 5 innings, gets himself 4 strikeouts. Kobe hits that one high in the air to shallow left field, but Luke Smith gets underneath it and makes the catch, and that'll be 1 out. So coming in now will be a pinch hitter here for Beenleigh. So Aiden Rasmussen is coming in here as a pinch hitter in place of Jay Myers. Glenn's just updating his scoreboard. He's lucky I know all these players. So Aiden for his first at-bat here, facing Tyler. First pitch in there for a strike. And a swing and miss there for strike 2. So as I was saying, Shunsei comes in after 5, gets himself 5 strikeouts, only gives up the solitary hit. So 1 hit is pretty good in 5 innings. A couple of base runners though on some fielder's choices and some walks. And just missing the outside corner there from Tyler. Great location, but umpire called the ball. Will be a 1-2 count. Yeah, so some nice fly balls given there for Shunsei. But yeah, 1 hit in 5 innings is a great pitching outing. And a swing and miss there from Aiden. And that'll be the first strikeout of the night there for Tyler. So we have Sam Marriott coming in to pinch hit here for Connor Laverty. So Sam Marriott coming in here, obviously for his first at-bat. Obviously been there with a 10-run deficit, giving some of the new guys some at-bats here. Emptying their bench. First pitch there from Tyler in for a called strike. And another called strike there. Great location from Tyler. Doing his job here. Pumping that strike zone. And gets the call there on the outside corner this time. And that'll be strike 3. And that ends the innings. So Tyler comes in, gets himself 3 quick outs, 2 strikeouts, and that fly ball. Heading into bottom of the 6th, we have a 10-0 ball game. So I was waiting for the music, sorry. So we have a straight swap appearing there. So Aiden Rasmussen coming in will play first base. And Sam Marriott will come in and play second base. We have a new pitching change here for Beenleigh. So coming in from right field, we'll have Logan Blackman. And then we have Kobe Fox going back out to centre field. And Lachlan Reed going over to right field. So 1 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 1. Jacob Nielsen leading off on the 6, swings out the first pitch, hits it out to centre field, and Kobe Fox comes in and makes the catch. So, pinch hitter coming in here for Pine Hills. We have Jeremy Atkinson coming in for a rare pitch hit appearance. I can't remember the last time Jeremy had a pinch hit, or a hit in general. He gets one every now and then, but yeah, Jeremy coming in for a pinch hit appearance here. See what he can do with the bat. So Jeremy takes the first pitch there for a ball. Yeah. So Jeremy comes in place of Rio. So I'm assuming we'll have a fielding change in the bottom of the top of the innings. So I don't think Jeremy will go and play right field. So swing and a miss there from Jeremy, moves us to a 1-1 count. So curveball there, which is low and outside. So 2-1 here for Jeremy. Sings that one off the end of the bat. Off the glove of first baseman Aiden. And that'll be a foul ball. Jeremy, a bit of a giggle there, comes back to the plate. So 2-2 count here now. But yeah, so I do assume there's going to be a fielding change in the top of the 7th. As yeah, no offense to Jeremy, but I don't think they'll put him out in right field. Give someone else off the bench and that bat a go out there, I'd say. So 2-2 count here for Jeremy. See what he can do. That one is down low, all the way through to the back net. Moves us to what I have as a 3-2 count. Andrew Kane saying 2-2. We'll just see if he puts it up to confirm it for me. He put up 2-2, but I thought it was 3-2. We'll see what happens here on this pitch. Yep, that was 3-2. And Jeremy gets himself a walk. I won't repeat what Andrew Kane just said, but it was very funny. So, Jeremy gets himself a walk there. That brings up Alex Duncalf. So, Jeremy's run on first with 1 out. Alex is the only one so far the sunlight without a hit. See what he can do here. Swings at the first pitch, fouls it over the back net for strike 1. And pitch is inside. That'll be a ball for 1-1. And Alex gets that one into shallow left field. Frank gets over there and drops it. Called the ball, but Gabe got in his way. So Alex will reach on and error to be an E6 there. So that's Alex's second time he's reached on an error there. So Alex on first, Jeremy on second. I won't say Jeremy was in no man's land there when he caught the ball, but Jeremy, if Frank had picked it up cleanly, would have been thrown out second, but just dropped the ball. So runners on first and second with 1 out. Takes us back to the top of the order and brings up Luke, who is 2 for 4 this evening. Sorry, apologies. 2 for 3 this evening. Hits that one straight up in the air. That one will be called an infield fly by the umpires. So Luke is out. So brings us with 2 out now. Brings up the centre fielder in Dan Nilsson. So 2 out, runners on first and second, and that brings up Dan Nilsson. First pitch down low for ball 1, blocked in front by Remy. Another great comment there from Danny. So thank you again, Danny, for tuning in, showing his support for his teammates with the great walk there from Jeremy. I won't say it'll probably be his only at bat of the season, but it'll be one of the few at bats he gets if he gets any. Obviously, Jeremy is one of the pitchers here normally, so normally has a DH in for him. It's always lovely seeing the pitcher get some at-bats. The team were very supportive there, a lot of cheering from the dugout when I got that walk. So 3 straight pitches on the outside corner there from Logan. Dan has a 3-0 count. Bit of a grin on his face here, so I'm assuming if it's anything close, he's going to have a decent swing at this one. Yep, there he goes. That one is foul for that though. So 3-1 count. So ball got asked to be thrown in there from umpire Kane, and the on-deck hitter Cody grabbed it and just completely missed the pitch with it. But ball with the pitcher now. We have a 3-1 count here on Dan. Batting with 2 out and runners on first and second. And swings that one, fouls it off the back net. Moves us to a 3-2 count. So 3-2 count here with 2 outs. You'll have runners on the move on this pitch. And that one is down low, and that will be ball 4. So that will load the bases, and we have another pinch hitter here. So Cody Eldridge coming in to have a pinch hit here in place of Mitch Nielsen. So similar to Beenleigh. Pine Hills with their 10-run lead here, giving a few guys some at-bats. So first pitch there to Cody is in for a called strike. Takes that next pitch down low. Bit of chirp from over there, third base coach. Telling him to be the better brother here. Obviously Cody is Luke Smith's brother. Takes the pitch down the dirt. Moves us to a 2-1 count. So swings that one, but fouls it up into the car park. That'll move us to a 2-2 count. So 2-2 here. We'll see what Logan can do. Ball down low, and that will be 3-2. So 3-2 with 2 out. Again, you'll see the runners on the move here. And foul that one again. A bit behind on that pitch there. Again, fouls it over the first base dugout, up onto the hill. Resets us back to a 3-2 count. So 3-2, that one drops in, and that is a called strike 3, and that will end the inning. So a couple of pinch hits there for Pine Hills. Heading into the top of the 7th, we have a 10-0 scoreline. Position changes coming up. So a couple of changes in the field here for Pine Hills. So we've got Caleb Duke has come in and is on the mound here now. Jeremy Atkinson is playing out in right field, so I was incorrect there. So we have Alex Duncalf coming in from left field to play shortstop. Luke Smith shifts from shortstop over to third base. And Cody Eldredge comes in and plays left field. So we've got Cody in left field, Luke at third, Alex at shortstop, and Jeremy Atkinson out in right field with Caleb Duke on the mound. So we have bullpen catcher Jacob Dixon just finishing off there, warming up Caleb as Wilder was on deck. So Caleb's got one more pitch here. Leading off for Beenleigh will be the new catcher for them, who has been catching for them in Remy Watson. So we'll have Remy Watson followed by his older brother Maxim, and then we'll have Lachlan Reid as the first three hitters here for Beenleigh. So Tyler Saxuzi comes in, throws one innings, gets himself 2 strikeouts and the fly ball. I'd say I'm probably close to 10 pitches, maybe less. I can check, but something like that. And Caleb's first pitch is hit out to left field by Remy. Cody makes a bit of an odd read to it, but gets over there and makes a catch nonetheless. And that'll be a fly ball to 7 on the first pitch. Yes, it didn't look comfortable out there, but does make the catch. That'll be the first out on one pitch. So it brings up now the left fielder in Maxim Watson. So it takes first pitch just inside, and that'll be ball 1. So that one is hit up in the air to shallow centre field. Alex Duncalf tries to make the over shoulder catch but can't quite get there. And that'll be a probably single there for Maxim. I'll put it as a single because it's a hard play to make, but we'll call it a single to shortstop. I said normally you'd have the centre fielder call him off there, but I think he probably didn't get there in time. So runner on first base here with 1 out. And that will bring up our right fielder in Lachlan Reid. And first pitch, a called strike there to Lachlan. And great pitch there again, gets the second pitch in for a called strike. So 2 strikes here for Lachlan. And pitch inside gets off the glove of Wilder, and that will allow Maxim to move up to second. So runner on second with 1 out, and we have a 1-2 count here on Lachlan. And pitch left up high, moves us to 2-2. And ball hit on the ground. Alex gets over there, makes a great play, and gets the out there at first. Great ranging play there for the 6-3 out. Maxim moves over to third base. So 2 out now. And that brings up our third baseman here for Beenleigh in Gabe Leach. First pitch, they're just missing for Gabe. That'll be ball 1. To me, looked a little squeeze there, but called it a ball. And a high pitch fouled back there, and that'll be strike 1. And a swing and a miss again on the high pitch. And that one is hit out to centre field. And Beenleigh get himself their first run. So single out to centre field there. That gets rid of the shutout there. And means that Pinehills have to play at least the bottom of the innings. So 10-1 now. Runner on first with 2 outs. Takes us back to bottom of the order and brings out the pitcher in Logan Blackman. Swings, misses first pitch, and that'll be strike 1. And gets a called strike down the second pitch for strike 2. And a swing miss there. And Caleb gets a strikeout there to end the inning. So that is Logan's 3rd strikeout of the evening. So he is 0 for 3. So heading into the bottom of the 7th, we have a 10-1 scoreline. So just another innings with some more changes. So starting off this bottom of the 7th, we have a new pitcher here for Beenleigh. So Francisco Riestri comes in. So we have a 6-1 change. We then have a 1-8 and 8-6. So Frank to the mound, Logan moves out to centre field, and then Kobe moves from centre field into shortstop. So leading off here for Pinehills will be the catcher in Wataru Kumagai. So first pitch from Frank Tawada is outside for ball 1. And outside, and that'll be ball 2. So Pinehills chasing 1 run here, and that will get themselves out of this game with a mercy rule. And a big swing there. Wider trying to end it with 1 swing, moves us to a 2-1 count. So Wider thought that was strike 3. Turns out it wasn't, it was only strike 2. So we have a 2-2 count here now on Wider. He obviously thought one of those pitches outside was a strike. So 2-2. That one is up high. That'll be ball 3. So again, outfielders playing pretty deep here for wider. And that one is down low and gets a piece of the umpire. Remy can't block it. That hurts the most. That's ball 4. So Wider thought it was strike 3 and then didn't realise it was ball 4 either. So runner for catcher comes out. So we've got Dan Nielsen coming out as runner for catcher here. Frank wants on the ball. So run on first with none out. And that brings up Masahiro Takahashi. So Mars hits the first pitch out to centre field. And Logan gets to it quickly, keeps runners at second. So second hit of the evening. Sorry. Third hit of the evening there for Master, so I got my lines confused. So runners on first and second now. And that brings up Goof with none out. So Goof is 1 for 3 with a walk tonight. And Goof gets a nice fastball there, but just swings misses at it. That'll be strike 1. And pitch is line outside, and that'll be a ball. And that one is inside, gets off the umpire's legs. That will allow the runners to advance. So the run to end the game is currently on third base. Obviously we have the 10-run mercy rule here in the 7th. So Beenleigh, something you probably don't see when you're down by 9, Beenleigh playing the infield in here. So yes, we have a 10-run ball game and Beenleigh are playing the infield in to prevent the runner scoring for a 10-run victory. Not something you see every day in a 10 and 9-run deficit, but Beenleigh obviously wanted to keep this game going. But are getting close to time anyway. So I think we have a 2-2 count here now on Goof. Very quiet here in the crowd now. That one is down low, and that'll be ball 3. So Goof, see if he gets a pitch to hit here. And there's that one up. That one is foul over the back net. So it takes us back to a 3-2 count. So Frank delivers, gets the curveball. That one is popped up in the air. Gabe gets underneath it and calls it. And reaches out and just makes the catch. So that'll be a F5 there for the first out of the innings. That brings up Jacob Nielsen. So Jacob is 1 for 4 this evening. See if he can put a ball in play and get this run home. Jeremy forgot he was on deck. Just come running down from doing his warm downs down there. And Jacob takes first pitch up high, and that'll be ball 1. And Jacob's hit that ball out to centre field. Logan comes in, makes the catch, and unleashes the ball, but that throw is offline, and that'll be a sacrifice fly there for Jacob, and that will end the game. So, good game there for everybody, but Pine Hills get themselves away with an 11-1 victory. Most of the players that came in got Smith today. Very good team effort there. So Shunsei come in 5 innings for 5 strikeouts, 1 hit. Tyler come in for 1 quick innings, and then also Caleb coming in for 1 innings. So well done Pine Hills on the victory there. Teams will be back in action again on Sunday. Thank you for tuning in, guys. There will be no stream on Sunday, so if you want to come and watch, come down. Game will start at 2 p.m. But alright, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. There is no live stream next week as Pine Hills are playing away, so our next live stream will be after Christmas. So Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year, and I will see you in the new year for the first Pine Hills game then. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
You gotta understand, you're old enough to know the makings of a man. Listen to me, baby, it's hard to settle down. Am I asking too much for you to stick around? Every boy wants a girl he can trust to the very end. Baby, that's you, won't you wait? But till then, when I see lips begging to be just taking over my one-track mind.